How you guys doing? This is very important. Somebody wanted me to make this video about things that are about me. Certain things that are about me that unequivocally, if somebody tried to claim something, they go to prison no matter fucking what. Even if they were a president, CIA, U.S. Secret Service, NSA, FBI, even if you were a foreigner, even if you were a common citizen, even if you were a cop or a government agent, even if you were another dentist or if you were a medical person, there's some things about me that if you tried to say, slandering my character, you can get put on trial for the death penalty immediately, no fucking matter what. There's some things that I own in reference to my mother and father's estates and companies that I'm the owner of, that if you tried to claim certain things, it's immediate life in prison or the death penalty. Like, for instance, if you tried to claim pictures of me, or you had physically caused me injury, you can get put on trial for the death penalty in a matter of seconds. If you tried to steal things from my anatomy, such as you damaging my teeth, that is stealing. You damaging my teeth, that is a theft. They can immediately arrest you and put you on trial for the death penalty or life imprisonment. Don't forget, I had severe injuries when I was a little boy from the government trying to steal and dirty thieves trying to steal from my parents. You know, like I said, there are a few things, like you might say, oh, we might be the owner of something in the future. No, nothing's ever for sale. That's, you know, somebody, yeah. Somebody talks whatever, you know. But my teeth are my teeth. If you ever claimed that you thought my teeth was your teeth, they can arrest you. I was born with a big penis. If you ever claimed that you thought my penis was your penis, they can arrest you. If you ever thought that your DNA was exactly the same as my DNA, they can arrest you. If you claimed or caused me physical injury or stole my money, they can arrest you for that too. If you've been stealing a long time, endangering my life and endangering my finances or endangering my ownership, you can get arrested for that too. Sometimes it depends on how long you've been doing something, whether you get put on trial for the death penalty. Like the teeth mutilation and the slander that comes along with the way that looks, yeah, they can put you on trial for the death penalty or life imprisonment. You covering up illegal abuses of satellites and you've been hitting me, it pretty much tells you don't touch me, because I've already been through so much satellite abuse growing up that you touching me can get you put on trial for the death penalty or life imprisonment. You hitting me in the face and teeth, that can get you put on trial for the death penalty. You causing markings or branding on my skin or body can get you to the death penalty or life imprisonment. You trying to steal my identity or slandering my character or trying to make up health problems on me, that means you're trying to murder me. That can get you put on trial for the death penalty too. My parents only had one child, me. Anybody else claiming to be a child of my biological parents, those people can go to jail. Law enforcement has a requirement, an obligation to go after all these people and their accusations. I'm not German. If you ever call me German, they can arrest you. If you tried to call me some other race, if you tried to call me a Middle Easterner, you can get arrested. I'm not Middle Eastern, I'm not German. If you slandered my character by making up certain things that causes me problems, such as my freedom, or me being at my mother and father's mansions. Like, these people tried to say some stupid shit before, saying they blocked me from my mother and father's mansions, claiming they thought I'd make the house dirty or something. Those people have to get arrested for their lies and slander. I'm telling you, he grew up in those mansions, government man. That's what somebody wants you to know. That's what somebody might say. Reference to information. My uncle might say that. You know, my parents might come back to life too. Make sure you understand that. Because both my parents are frozen, But, in reference to the information of history, the activity of these government people and their tricks, if you try to claim certain things, if you try to accuse me of drugs, you can get put on trial for life in prison. If you repetitiously made up this drug shit, you can get put on trial for the death penalty. If you called me insane or crazy, or you tried to call me a violent person, you got to get put on trial. I've never been crazy, never been stupid. I don't get involved in criminal activity. If you made up criminal lies, you have to get arrested. They're hitting me in the throat. I'm about to cough here in a second. Do you understand that? There are certain things that you can't say about me. And if you do try to say certain things, you can get arrested. You may not like me, and that's your own opinion. But if you're making up criminal accusations, something that's a violation of law, you can get arrested. So I've never been involved in any shit. Like this government man's trying to call me a thief. I've never been a thief ever. I've been held hostage, been abused by these goddamn people all the time. Since it's been 26 years. And 22 years in reference to some acknowledgments. So, in reference to certain things, it's no bullshit. Cops can show up. Like if I was out of business or something, and somebody was slandering my character, a cop can show up and arrest the person. If I was out in a store and somebody was stalking me, even if it was a politician, even if it was the CIA, like if you accused me of ever threatening the president, you have to get arrested no matter what. If you ever accused me of threatening or abusive or activities of your people instigating or slandering my character as your way of trying to steal control of my life or my mother and father's mansions or properties, you can get arrested. It's clearly documented on certified deeds documents. It's documented on estate documents that if anybody tries to contest my ownership of my mother and father's estates, it clearly states those people must get arrested. No fucking matter what. And it has to go on their record. No matter what. And it goes on their record for life. And their name goes on a hate club list. A list of people that hated me. A list of people that hated my parents. People that have to be profiled. Of them potentially trying to steal my identity. Or them trying to steal my mother and father's estates. Or them trying to steal my revenues from social media. Or them trying to copyright things to steal from me. And I took photographs of my mouth. And then I put it on YouTube. And then that S, whoever's S that is, that's a picture of my teeth, motherfucker. I'm not sure where that copyright came from. Somebody said it was some politician. You don't own me, you stupid fuck, no matter how much you say your shit. You don't own more than me. You don't own more than my parents owned or my grandparents. Just because you were in government does not allow you to violate the laws of this country. And you probably don't even have a business license anymore, do you? Because you have violated the rights of mine with your accusations and your false advertising. You need to go to court, man. The United States cannot issue a business license to you, ever. Because of what you've said about me and what you've done to me. None of you people. Ever. And you can't be a member of the Screen Actors Union or the Directors Union or the Writers Union. You can't be a part of the Teamsters. You can't be a part of any union in this country. And you don't have a legal right being in an American government either. So, in reference to the situation, like I said before, it's been documented in history. The people that are stealing my postal mail are trying to steal my identity. We want to know why the post office has not arrested them. They'll say, oh, they're in government. Doesn't matter. The U.S. Postal Service outranks thieves in government. So why would the Postal Service, they have laws and guidelines that even tell them why politicians and dirty cops and dirty government can't confiscate monies or gifts that people have tried to send to me. They're only allowed to confiscate dangerous items such as if somebody tried to send drugs, or somebody tried to send something that had poison in it, or shit like that. You're not allowed to steal monies. You're not allowed to steal gifts or credit cards. You're not allowed to steal checks that people have tried to send to me. The U.S. Postal Service must arrest the dirty cops. They must arrest the dirty politicians. You're not allowed to be communist in this country stealing my postal mail or monies. You're not allowed to steal documentations of my anatomy, and then you tried to claim that you thought it was your anatomy. You're not allowed to do that shit, and you must get prosecuted no fucking matter what.